drafting some weird drafts yesterday. They were really forcing out the Gatot but this time around, I think they're gonna try to force out the Alice here, as Esmeralda is going to be the last pick, and Skylar is going to be on that Esmeralda.
Yeah. So, man.
Albert Sling, though. Albert Sling is something to look forward to. He's been very influential in that, so to speak.
One thing that I want to feature for the side of Impunity KH, they're from Cambodia. They might not have the what I eliminated later, but I would like to ask Mr. Nomad to reconnect to our camera thing.
I have already reconnected.
Okay, are you sure? Okay.
Yes, I'm sure. Let me reconnect once again.
Okay. Anyways, just a quick team run. Oh wow, that was Valir already taken out, or taking one out in the middle. A little bit of a misplay, I think, from Bless. Did not respect the early game damage of the Valir to go with the Harith, and the fact that the Popol and Koopa himself is quite squishy. Onto the bottom lane they go. My goodness, they've already taken the Alice, and that's so early in this match.
Yeah, Alice wasn't able to orb out of there because I believe she already used that to try to get some more minions there. But here comes Albert with the Ling once again. Secures a kill onto Maru. And they are going to try to force them all back. Skylar, though, falling Starman onto OP. Not going to be as impactful, but OP's going to be able to Chrono Dash out of there to safety with the Zama Force as well, just to ensure his own safety. They're eyeing out Boom here over in the mid lane, but Maru is going to be there to help him out. Lots of ultimates being thrown out left and right. Last Insanity not actually going to be enough to at least assist with the kill onto 8-2-4, and they are all going to be disengaging.
Nevertheless, they'll get the kill onto the Cupra. That's another kill that involved this Harith, or at least the other members, and then Niker as well, getting EXP level 4 for the side laners. Now they want to dive and take this purple, but who took it? It was probably the Harith. But nevertheless, they will try to retaliate. RQ, unfortunately, they aren't getting the kills. Impunity KH, they have secured objectives now, and they might go for another kill. They have taken the lane from the back lines, and in the front lines, that's the culprit down. So Impunity KH, they're getting so much out of this early game, now up at 8.6k. By the way, OP, this Harith, for the past, I'd say 3 weeks, I've been watching a lot of international games. I've been casting a lot of international games. OP on this Harith. He wants to make, he wants to take back Harith in the meta, and he's successful in doing so.
Yeah, currently he's sitting at 1-0-3, not something that you want to happen on that Harith as an enemy team facing off against that Harith. Just because of the fact that the Zama Force provides him a lot of mobilities, and every time he does Chrono Dash in and out of the fights, he just dishes out more damage, and it still shows that Harith is still somewhat relatively viable in the meta, but it just depends on the right hands.
Okay. I'm gonna go for Albert this time with just the Baksha in there, and then into the middle, they're working already onto that turret. So this is just smokes and mirrors. Whatever 7KH is doing, it's just fending off the link so that the push will be in the middle. However, the Zaman Force wasn't enough. Get him down. It looks like the Esmeralda wants to kind of dip back into this fight, but it will not be successful in doing so.
And we are seeing a 2,000 gold lead advantage by Impunity KH. RRQ still pretty much in the fight. The win condition here is on Skylar to start catching up onto the, in terms of the gold. But looking at XOXO on that Alice, good ultimates are what's needed. Blood Odes has to be used on point in order to at least sustain himself in the fight, as well as dish out a lot of DPS to assist Albert and Skylar in securing the team fight.
Yeah. Now into the middle, this is what's important. You have the Harith, and the thing with Harith, back in his OP days, where he's like the complete mid hero. He's got teamfight damage, he's got solo damage, he's got AoE damage, he's got turret damage, and even in the late game, he's very scary. That's why he was auto banned. Now we're seeing some glimpses of that from OP's play of the Harith. They're able to take 2 turrets, even when they don't have like that legitimate pusher. They have so many mages and so much magic damage, not much physical, but they're still getting all of the push because of the fact that, man, this is a Harith.
Yeah, Harith tears down turrets without any hesitation whatsoever and tears them out quite quickly. Even more so, once Harith reaches the 10-minute mark, he'll be able to split push without any problems, and that just allows the rest of his team to start applying pressure elsewhere, because Harith can pretty much handle his own with the mobility from Chrono Dash. And as I say that, there goes the kill onto Naker. Trying to chase down Skylar here, but I think that's going to be complete disengage. But Valor's going to be there to stop him in his rotates, just going to be ignoring him completely instead.
I like the discipline from Impunity Cage. They are finding some of those heroes that they can potentially pick off, but they are choosing not to. This is because of the fact that they don't really want to let go of the lead that they have now. I want to see how do I pronounce this? Is this XOXO or is this just like
XOXO.
XOXO, that's right. We're gonna talk about that later as the dive up top. Look at how easy they're able to take down the Esmeralda, and all of the emotes are, how to say this, reciprocated by the fact that they are tearing down this Esmeralda. You know what? Esmeralda was the counter to the Harith at a certain point because of the shields to get out of him. But it seems like the burst and the farm of OP is just way too much now.
Man, if you're gonna be considering Esmeralda as the counter of Harith, you have to take in consideration that Esmeralda was relatively alone there in that 1v4. In a 1v1, yes, Esmeralda will come out on top against this Harith, but with the fact that Impunity KH has been playing around OP, just ensures his safety more often than not.
Nomad, a lot of gold now going in favor of blue side, Impunity KH. And they're taking advantage of this. Harith is such an early game hero. In the mid game as well. They've taken the turtle. Esmeralda was far too late. I don't think that they'll even have the chance to contest. Because of that, they'll just get out. Onto the bottom, that's XOXO Vialis. Also, a niche big counter against the Harith at a certain point. But look at that burst from Niger. Sneaky Niger. Just surprising XOXO with that initiation. Is it Niker?
Yeah.
Is it Naker? I don't know. Maybe the chat can give us something.
I mean, Niker's relatively easier to say. But as I say that, Zama Force onto Skylar, as well as the Chrono Dash is introduced to ensure the kill. A bit of a counter initiated here by RQ, but it is going to be in vain unless they barely secure the kill onto 7 there.
Yeah, 7. My goodness. Thought that they'll get the kill, but that's Baksha. A farmed Baksha is very tanky, and this Baksha is farmed. He's at 4K now. No, the only one who actually trumped him was just a corpse. And he's almost twice the net worth of the opposing support, and he's got a lot, already dominance ice, and that proves to be why they are so strong. Bottom lane, another Niker pickoff. And what I really like about the decision making from Niker is that he initiates when the blood flow was already used. That means that the Alice will not have much of a way to get out. As another steal onto the purple was there. Another purple secured for this.
Front dito, knowing na meron din siya nga revitalize, so maano nga din naman, alwal talaga ang buhay dito ni 7KH.
Malapalos siya, madulas mga kaibigan. Hindi mahuli. Hindi mahuli kahit wala na siyang buhay, may mga chance pa rin talaga na nakakatakas siya, pero si Albert dito naku, gugustuhin atang makakuha. Kagalingan nila mag-retribution mga kaibigan, pero pasok na. Lahat sila dito, Lord has been slain by the Harith, pero naku, si 824 mukhang mapapatay, and eto pa si OP buhay pa rin mga kaibigan. Samantalang si Skylar tatakbo na nga lang, takbo mayaman, pero habang si Niker inahabol si Albert, so lahat talaga sila nakafocus dun sa mga heroes na kailangan nilang kuhanin. Hindi yung ano lang.
Hindi yung basta kung sino lang hindi lang kung basta kung sinong madaanan or pinakamalapit. Talagang kita natin dito yung gusto kuhanin patayin ng Impunity KH for this match. And again, this is the first Lord for this game number 1 na nasa side ng Impunity KH sa may middle lane side. Nandito naman si 7KH. Oh,
Lalim
flicker
talaga,
out,
no?
pero nadali pa rin. Talagang bless ang inaano niya dito. Pinamano niya eh. Pinamano niya ng gulong kanina doon. At kita naman natin yung Lord hindi pa rin nadedepensa. Dito ng RRQ. Pinasok na naman Tempest of Blades. OP is still alive. Pinagong alis. Pero napakasakit ng pitik. Napakasakit ng pitik mga Bessie Wap. OP with that damage. Falling Storm sa mga likod. Double kill for the Esmeralda. At kita natin ngayon, isa ang patay para sa side ng RRQ. Pero siraan sila ng inhibitor turret.
Yun yung mahirap para sa kanila ngayon. Bukas na sila. So, magagamit na talaga ng Impunity KH yung mga bushes ngayon. So, ang kailangan ni Bless dito, itaniman lahat ng mga tagong bushes or dun sa mga bushes na malapit sa kanila para less mistakes. Kumbaga, hindi na sila mag-aambang, hindi na sila makuha ng panahon. Kasi pag may namatay na naman na dalawang players for the RRQ, siguraduhin ng Impunity KH tatapusin nila yung laro. Kasi maganda na yung pinapakita nung Harit Base. Talaga namang, tsaka si comment ako para sa akin, comment si 7KH Base. Sobrang lalim pero kakaiba.
Tsaka si Rookie Maru, iba din si Rookie Maru. Kung mapapansin natin yung item niya dito, Winter Truncheon, tsaka Necklace of the Runs. Yung Necklace of the Runs, totally parang sa pagiging talagang support niya. Kasi yung Winter Truncheon, parang idea siya for 7KH na sige, pumasok ka na pumasok. Wala, hindi mo ako kailangan intindihin, meron akong Winter Truncheon. Kumbaga, hindi mo na ako kailangan proteksyonan para dito sa ating laro. For Alice though, meron siyang Clock of Destiny tsaka tanga dito? Lightning Truncheon. So, magkakadamage siya if ever dito. Ang crucial nga lang, pumapasok kasi minsan, tapos naboburst siya automatic dito ng Impunity KH.
Tama ako dyan, pero tinamaan na naman. Last Insanity na ibigay si Sosyo. Patay agad. 4 na players, pero pasok lang din naman. Si pare nating Land. Uy, siling lang pala yun. Tempest of Blades na ibigay. Albert dito mukhang mapapatay pa. Double kill para sa isang Harit, pero mag-triple kill pa nga ata. Triple kill! Mukhang may
Kulang sa damage, 7KH is still alive. Plus sa maniac dito for the Harit of Impunity KH. Yung Esmeralda nandun kanina nag-split push. But dahil doon, mag-isa siya magdedep. Naku, naging volleyball! Naging volleyball, mga kaibigan!
Pero bumaba!
Pagkakaspice ng blocks, diretso sa sahig. Game number 1 goes to Impunity KH.
Plakda, base! Plakda! Plakda! Lumipad! Gusto niya kaso plakda siya doon. Tinamaan talaga ng malupit. Ang napakagandang set nun. Isipin mo yung clash na yon, walang namatay sa Impunity.